So what a lot of people want to know once they see more about what I'm doing is, well, what exactly really are you doing? And why does it make such a profound difference in my life when you touch my spine, these little specific areas? So I think it's really important to know why the spine, why the body is so important in terms of really making transformation. So when it comes to your body, your mind and your body are not two separate things. The first thing that's important to know when it comes to working with the body is to know that the mind and the body are not two separate things. Okay? The mind and the body are one. You can imagine just the mind extending down through the spinal cord into the body. The mind and body are one. So when we work with the spine, it's really this interface between what you're experiencing in your brain and what you're experiencing through the rest of your body and how you experience the world through your body. So the spine is a really interesting structure for many reasons. One of the things that's important to know about the spine is that there are lots of emotional receptors and chemicals of emotion called neuropeptides up and down both sides of the spine. And the messages that go from the body up to the brain go through the spine, and there's this gap, it's called a synapse, in the spine itself. And it's modulated and regulated by these chemicals of emotion. So all the messages that go up to your brain have already been filtered through your body's past emotional experiences and how your body has decided that we should adapt to and respond to certain circumstances or energy that comes up before it even gets up to the brain. So there's a lot of power in making changes in the spine and how the spine is holding itself in the automatic patterns that it has in how we will experience the world emotionally. And for most people, what we want is we want more ability to experience different and new emotions when confronted with challenges in life or experiences in life. The spine is also how we hold our sense of self. So when you look at someone and you see how they hold themselves, you can tell, is this someone who's proud? Is this someone who's afraid? Is this someone who's confident? You know a lot about a person just by looking at their posture. We know that because those sensory motor strategies or feeling and movement strategies of our sense of self are regulated through the spine. So what happens when we get network care and when we work with these gentle touches and get breath and get movement waves through the spine? Well, I'll tell you, it's very exciting. What happens is that those patterns are suspended and there's a pause in the way that you experience the world. So it doesn't have to be what you've experienced in the past. It doesn't have to be the way you remembered events of the past anymore, or all those decisions that you've made that maybe don't really support you. You can have a time where you can reassess and your brain can say, hey, is this the best that we can do? Is this who I really am now? Is this what I really want? And from that suspension of those patterns, we can create real transformation.